It has been months and months. Well, just months. But we're finally back at Animal Kingdom.
It's been a million years.
I think the last time we were at Animal Kingdom was Thanksgiving of 2019.
Yeah, and here we are in July of 2020. So
we're about to experience what it's like with the whole social distancing, wearing a mask everywhere. Yeah. It's going to be a hot day. I think it's going to be in like the 90s, somewhere around there.
It's hot in summer in Florida anyway. So we're just going to take our time and just have a nice, slow, casual, leisurely day, being very careful, but we're going to have a good day.
There was no traffic getting in today. Once again, we needed a reservation to actually come to the park today. Mm-hmm. But there was no traffic getting in, no lines getting into the parking lot.
We did come a little later. We didn't come right at open.
That's true. That's true.
It's a little later in the day than it normally, if we got here right at rope drop.
One thing that I find is very interesting that I didn't really think about until we pulled into the parking lot was that there's social distancing between the cars. They're putting gaps.
So every other
gaps.
Space versus every single space.
Correct.
So that's kind of nice because then I have plenty of I don't have to worry about people getting out of the car and being too close. I mean, there's going to be times where we're going to be close to people and you just got to be careful with that. So we're gonna go through with no fear, and we're going to be careful and take care of ourselves and others, and we're gonna have a great day. Absolutely.
All right, you ready for this?
Let's do it. Let's mask up.
One thing that we didn't really think about before was that the trams aren't running, but it's not that bad because the way they have the parking lot laid out, it's just a small hike to get inside the park.
If you find reasons to complain, you will complain.
Yeah.
You choose your attitude, guys. This is a small price to pay to be able to have some fun.
Absolutely. Got to go through here so we can get our temperature taken. So that was easy enough. Just a little temperature gun to the head.
That's pretty nifty.
Yeah. Quick pass right through.
Yep. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Even on slow days, I've never seen it this slow at the entrance to this park.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
There's Joffrey's.
Oh, snap. So we haven't actually made it into the park yet, but as soon as we saw the Joffrey stand, I haven't had Joffrey's since we did that cold brew video.
Proper Joffrey's.
Proper Joffrey's, right. We did the homemade cold brew.
We stepped off to the side. There's nobody around us,
right.
So we released our masks so we can enjoy
That's the only way that you can actually drink or not wear a mask is if you have to stand completely off to the side and you have to be away from everybody in order to enjoy your drinks and eats. You have to be stationary. A lot of people were walking around with a drink in their hand so they didn't have to wear a mask.
People are finding loopholes, but we're not going to find those loopholes. We're going to do what we need to do.
They covered that loophole this week, so now we're doing it proper. But
oh, baby, get a sip. Get in on this.
Oh, I miss that so much. I miss that so much.
The cold brew was close at home, but not like this.
So no finger scanners.
Nope.
You scan your magic band, but no actual fingerprints, no touching of anything.
Yep. No touchy.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, we're in. We're here.
These ducks are super spoiled.
Disney ducks have the best life. They really do. When I die, if reincarnation is a thing, I want to come back as a Disney duck.
With all the crowds, it's one thing sometimes you never get to notice.
We miss a lot of details when there's a lot of people here. So it's kind of nice coming when it's such a small capacity because you get to see things like these adorable turtles.
Never noticed that before.
So cute. I want a turtle light post.
So instead of character meet and greets, a new thing that they're doing is character barges on the river.
We just saw Timon and Rafiki.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
So that is pretty cool because you don't see them out in the wild, really, even when there's character meet and greets.
Not often, not often. So that was a really cool experience. I'm going to keep an eye out for more. That's super fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. picking out a mask to wear to the parks, I recommend the kind that tie, like this, because I'm isolated. I can quickly get my drink, and then I can just put it right back up, and then tie it right back up. And so it's a little easier for like when you're walking around on the go. And then if you wear the ones that are behind the ear loops, eventually that might start to bother you. So always kind of take that into consideration when you're putting your mask. So like I can sit here and I can kind of just tuck it. And then when I'm ready for a drink, I can just go. And then go right back up. Nice and safe.
So I can tell you my mustache is not going to hold up under this mask today.
Mine neither.
By the end of the day, it's going to be all wilty and in my mouth.
It's going to be a sad stash.
It's going to be a sad stash.
Sad stash.
So what do you think about heading over to Dinosaur and see what it's like in the line and getting on that ride and see what they're doing with that?
I'm down for that because that sounds like a lot of... I love Dinosaur.
That's a good ride.
That's a good ride. Let's
all
do
right,
it.
All right. Look at that 10-minute wait.
Nice. Dinosaur.
It's like nobody.
It's not too shabby.
Practically walking right on. So they're just doing a front and back rows.
Yep.
They're only letting
Hand sanitizer before.
one group per row at a time. So if there's only one of you, only one of you gets a row.
That's not so bad.
That's not bad.
No.
Okay, so despite the fact that they sanitize everything, I was trying not to hold on during the ride. I don't recommend that.
Not holding on was terrifying.
Way more intense than I've ever ridden that before. And also, you were holding my hand the whole time, and I think you about fractured my fingers.
That's just what happens on Dinosaur.
Also, that's the first time that ride has ever made my stomach queasy because I wasn't holding on. So I think it's time for a snack because we technically haven't eaten today.
Oh, well, let's get some food.
So mobile ordering is kind of the only way to get food out of the restaurant.
It's the best way, easiest way to do it,
Yeah.
you know. So what looks good? They got nuggets, they got burgers. Ooh, they got a Cobb salad.
So this ride is closing down, Primeval World. And I say good riddance because this is worse than any carny ride I've ever been on in my life. What a contraption. Good riddance. What does it take to get those seats? I'm gonna sit up there.
Those are the VIP seats.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta be like Club 33 to
we're
sit
not
up
cool
there.
enough.
So we're waiting for our lunch, and we're on one of the porches at Restaurantosaurus, and it's actually really nice. They've got the fans on. There's a nice breeze going. I'm not like my mask is loose because I'm getting ready to eat, but I'm not uncomfortable. Like I thought I would be uncomfortable having the mask on, but I'm not. It's very comfortable. You know, you can't go haul butt through the park like we usually do. You got to kind of take your time. But actually, I find that to be nicer because then you can like appreciate, you know. And the cast members all seem genuinely happy to be here. We have talked to a few cast members, and they're all so sweet, and they're all so happy to be here. And you know, it's not scary, folks. It's not a scary place to be right now. So it's a little refuge in a crazy world. So we're here for this. This is nice. So Tim is getting my lunch. I got a Cobb salad from Restaurantosaurus, so I'm pretty excited. I'm so hungry. Look at this thing.
That's a nice looking salad.
It's a nice looking salad. Look at that. It's got all the goodies on there. What'd you get?
Some chicken nuggets and fries.
Nice.
I miss these chicken nuggets.
Disney chicken nuggets are better than all other chicken nuggets. These are awesome.
As Gretchen made mention of, this is not a scary situation. Look how empty this is. They are making sure people maintain social distancing, and it helps that you have to have a reservation to get into the park. It limits the amount of people that you might come across. The only thing I am missing though is the character meet and greets, but I completely understand why that's not a thing. But in the meantime, I'm just enjoying the open space.
Yes, I'm part of the Incredi crew.
That's awesome. I love your face covering that you have there.
Thank you.
Very fun.
Well, we feel very comfortable here. We really do. We just ate and
Awesome.
we just feel very comfortable. We're glad you guys are doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Well, we're so happy to have you all back, and I'm so glad you guys are here with us.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Have
Bye.
a great time, guys.
You too. Thank you.
So we're back in Pandora, this time during the day so we can actually see what we're looking at.
We still didn't get a chance to watch the movie, so we still don't know what's going on.
Yes, we completely failed you guys. We never got a chance to watch the movie. So going to this, we still don't have a whole lot of points of reference, but
There's pod people, there's blue people. That's all I know. And there's like some weird...
is there a lumpia? Were you supposed to eat that?
Oh, we gotta find Olympia.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go find that.
That was a request by some friends.
Just for you, you know who you are. It's cool looking. It kind of gives me like Blair Witch Project vibes.
Oh no. I dig it.
It's cool.
I get the fact that it's supposed to look like a Navi. You see the face up top?
Uh-huh. And it's blue.
Yep. I get that.
I like blue. I'm down with it.
So we actually had dinner with the Imagineer who designed these floating rocks.
We did. And it was really cool.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
The lowest we've ever seen it is like 2 hours.
That's pretty good. I don't know what we have to do.
So there's no way for us to actually film this ride.
No.
It's a 3D screen, plus we have to actually get inside of a vehicle that tilts and moves and everything like that, and I have to hold on with both hands. So
it's gonna be cool, just know.
it's cool. You can probably find footage on other YouTube videos online, but it's not something we can film.
But we'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, the 15-minute wait is actually just going through the queue. Like, it's so long.
I'm glad that I'm getting my cardio in today. All that yoga is preparation for this.
We're gonna work off our lunch before we even get on our first ride,
I guess I'm gonna
or our second ride.
have to get some treats.
We have literally been walking for like 10 minutes. So look at these 3D glasses. These are kind of crazy looking.
I feel like I'm ready for a chemistry experiment.
Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative. And we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment.
So last time I rode that ride, I was 100 pounds heavier and I was extremely uncomfortable the whole time. Like, it physically hurt me to ride this ride. So riding it today, completely different experience. It was so comfortable. I was able to get into the moment, and I'm not gonna lie, I got a little verklempt. It was beautiful.
So we should talk about how they social distance us.
So they actually made us wait in a chamber, like one of their setup chambers, while they sanitized the entire ride. So we could actually see the camera, and we could see them wiping down every seat and sterilizing everything. The cast members were all really nice and accommodating, and I felt very safe on this ride.
The line, each little room, they have 4 different rooms. Each room holds 8 people. And so it was Gretchen and I, and then a family of 4, but they kept us 2 seats apart.
Yeah, they put us at one side of the room and them at the other side. There was probably 3 or 4 seats in between our groups. So there was only 2 families in the room. It felt very comfortable. I was pleasantly surprised with the protocols and really surprised with the ride. It was amazing. Look, my cheeks are red because I was crying. So good. So let's ride the other one. Let's do the
river ride?
one. Yeah,
Okay.
That sounds like fun. Let's do it.
It's actually the first line we've hit today. But everybody is doing what they're supposed to do.
Not too bad. Yeah.
So there was just a little bit of a delay, but only because they had to take 5-10 minutes to sanitize the boats.
Yeah, so that's fine. Whatever they got to do. So it's basically one family per boat on the Navi Rivi journey, yeah.
So it looks like it's just going to be us two on the boat.
It's just you and me.
You and me in the front row, nobody else.
On a boat.
On a boat.
I'm on a boat. So is this like the Transformers?
No, it's a mech that a human gets into, but it's not a transformer.
You remember that movie Sucker Punch?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me
yeah.
of the thing that one of the girls in Sucker Punch was riding.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
pretty cool. So this is where we get the lumpia.
You want to get a lumpia?
Let's get a lumpia.
Okay. All right, so you got a Pongu lumpia, which has pineapple in it.
So we were told that this is a not miss here at the Animal Kingdom in Pandora. So
Yeah.
we are going under advisement of some of our friends.
Looks like a spring roll.
It does. It looks like a little egg roll. I'm here for this.
Yeah, go for it. Oh. Has it got sugar on it? What's it got on there? Some sort of sweetener?
Okay. So there's a little sugar sprinkled on top.
Uh-huh.
It's got like a cream cheese filling, like a pineapple cream cheese. It kind of tastes like a pineapple cheesecake egg roll. It's very good.
Interesting.
Yeah, you should try this.
Pineapple cheesecake egg roll.
Yeah, it's really, really good. You should definitely try it.
It's hot. I wasn't expecting that.
It's warm, yeah.
Warm.
Yeah. I'm thinking we should have got two.
I like it.
We'll have
No.
to go get a second one.
Yeah, the cream cheese on the inside, that's tasty stuff.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I think it was worth. I think
It was
it's definitely
$3, like $3.50 or
$3.
something.
Yeah, I think it was definitely worth the hype. I think people said
Oh,
it was
yeah,
really,
yeah.
really good. It was definitely worth the hype, and it's a nice little snack. I like this a lot.
So we've been on quite a few water rides at Disney before.
Boat rides.
Boat rides.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is probably the first time I've been on one where the boat wasn't just like the seats weren't wet.
No.
It wasn't like footprints everywhere. Like
It
things
was
are
very clean.
very clean.
And honestly, I know the river journey gets a lot of flack, but it was peaceful.
Peaceful,
and
serene.
beautiful. It was like a nice little break. I like this ride. I think this is a lot of fun.
Me
It was
too.
very pretty.
Yeah.
And I love the colors. Maybe it's just because we love color and light and stuff like that. But it was beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. So let's go look at something else.
Okay.
Let's go to Asia.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's nice. it's nice to have a little bit of quiet time at the park. Like September is usually pretty slow too anyway, so I look forward to the end of summer at Disney for sure.
Yeah, because this will be completely empty.
I love that they look like big doors.
It's almost like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
The big doors. The cool thing about all these queues is that they're like casual shaded walks. Like
Yeah, it's nice.
The 10-minute wait is actually just walking through the empty queue.
It's a 10-minute walk to the entrance.
Basically.
Oh, look at the birds.
Again, on the Kilimanjaro ride, it looks like they're seating every other row.
Okay. It looks like they have glass installed.
Never done this with a whole row to ourselves.
No, it's kind of nice. It's like our own little private cubby. pretty here. Plants. If it looks hot, it's because it is hot, but it's breezy too, so it's not that bad. You can see there's people here, but everybody's being respectful of distance. So we found this sweet shop, so I think when Tim gets back from refilling our water bottle, we might have to go have a treat because it's a treat day. You gotta have a treat.
So it's that time of day where we need a little bit of a sugar rush.
Sweet treats.
I got myself, look at the size of this peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. Look at the size of that thing. That's typically what I would get.
Look at that. It's covered with mini chocolate chips. And there's a fun fact about me. There's not much I won't eat that's covered in mini chocolate chips. Like
yes.
Specifically mini chocolate chips, I'll eat just about anything if it's got mini chocolate chips.
And I'll eat just about anything if it's got peanut butter in it. So this is a win-win. Oh, it's so soft. That is so soft. I was expecting a little bit of a crunch.
I'm so happy right now.
I'm happy with that, yeah. So, let me give you guys a pan around. Look how empty this marketplace is. There's like one family over there. And that is it. This whole marketplace is empty, and all the seats are available, but they're all spaced out for social distancing.
They do have some tables that say this is not a table to sit at.
That's true. That's true.
It's about every other table.
But I've never seen it this empty. This still blows my mind, how empty this is.
No. So like we can safely take our mask off because there's nobody near us.
That's one of the rules, is that you have to be away from people and you have to be stationary in order to be able to take your mask off. Oh, and you have to be eating or drinking. Now
I'll just keep shoving stuff in my mouth.
We did pass by a cool down zone, which was an inside air conditioned place. They had social distancing that you could go in, get out of the sun, take off your mask and everything like that.
If you feel like you need that. But
Yeah.
it's been breezy, so it's not been uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We're pretty happy with just our day so far. We just went on the Kilimanjaro safari, and we saw some really cool animals. This ostrich almost went home with us, so it was kind of fun.
Walked right up to the car.
It was nice.
I have to say, this is probably the best time I've ever had at Animal Kingdom. No crowds, hardly any line waits, plenty of shade and cool areas. I don't know, I'm sure you could hear the fan and the music behind us, but this is probably the best time I've ever had here.
This has been nice. I really enjoyed this, and this has definitely been needed. You know, Disney's a happy place for us. Disney literally saved our life, and we're happy to be here. So
Absolutely.
we're gonna welcome our mouse overlord as long as he'll have us.
Still not a bad wait.
I've been waiting for this for months.
After months of not riding Expedition Everest, you know what it reminds me of?
That I'm 40.
That I'm 40.
Nothing reminds me that you're 40 like
Oh
Expedition
my
Everest.
gosh.
So great.
Worth it though.
Worth
Walked
it.
right on.
Worth it.
The 20-minute wait was because the guy in front of us wanted to take pictures of every single thing he walked by.
He did want to take a picture of everything.
But other than that,
It's awesome.
yeah.
It's awesome.
And if I wasn't 40, I'd be going right back on. But
Yeah, but we're 40, so we're gonna be happy we got to ride it.
That's right. This area outside of Expedition Everest is always so crowded. I never actually got to look at these tablets.
Aren't they beautiful?
These are cool.
They're like mystical. Look at this one. This is us, babe.
That is pretty cool. So detailed. These steps are always so busy.
There's usually a ton of people sitting here
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I'm loving the details that we're able to get since nobody's here.
It's actually really nice to take in the workmanship and the craftsmanship of actually putting, because this is one of the most beautiful parks in my opinion, and now we actually get to appreciate it a little bit more. Gorgeous.
So we do these photo ops and we're so used to smiling, and it's like it doesn't even matter because you can't even see our faces.
I don't really have RBF, but I'm practicing, so I'm practicing for my RBF contest. Ooh, coffee!
Whoa.
See, he just can't help it.
Can I just get
It's an addiction.
cold brew shaken Jamaican?
I think this is the most beautiful Joffrey's. We see them all. We stop at all of them every time, and I think this is the most gorgeous Joffrey's.
I drink like 4 of these a day.
Do you feel better now you got your coffee?
You know what? Everest wrecked me, and I need a little bit of a boost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everest. We forgot it went backwards.
I don't know. You know, cause maybe because it's been like 9-10 months since I've ridden it. It caught me by surprise again, like I rode it for the first time. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we usually ride it in the front. We didn't ride it in the front this time.
No, we were just happy to ride it in general.
Yeah, we didn't care. We're just like, we'll take it. We'll take what you're giving us.
Yes. So that boat went speeding by because it's raining, but it's so hot out that I don't care. It's
We
raining.
don't even care. It's not like a soaking rain.
It just feels so good right now. Oh, get
We're at
rained on.
Disney World. It can be fine.
Yes.
We're cool with it.
Woo.
Literally. Cool.
I got my coffee and it's raining. A very nice, cool rain.
Let's go spend some money in
Let's
the
go
gift
spend-
shop.
Let's go spend some money. So it's reached that point in time of the day where we got to go home.
Yep, we got to work tomorrow, so got to go home.
One thing that I want to point out that we didn't really like get any footage of was that they had hand sanitizer and hand washing stations everywhere.
Everywhere. You could not walk 10 feet and not bump into a hand sanitizer or a hand washing.
Before every ride, at the end of every ride, when
they were
leaving.
all operational. They were all full. They were maintained. You know, I know there's videos out there of empty ones, but they must have caught it right before they filled it up. So,
right.
you know, we as media can skew things if we want to, but we like to be honest with you because we want you guys to feel safe to come to the parks.
Yeah.
So,
like I said before, I think this is one of the best times I ever had here.
it was a great day. It's going to be a great day. We're going to ride home. We're going to chill out a little bit, and then we're going to get ready to start our week.
Yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today on this hot Sunday.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to like this video and give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to our channel because we're going to be going to the parks a lot this summer, so you'll get to see some new improvements and adjustments that they have made.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you guys next time.
And in the meantime, take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that thumbs up below.
And if you want to hang out with us, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. But our latest video is right here.
And the video that we picked specifically for you to watch is right here. Enjoy.